Hey, know-it-alls! Welcome back to another episode of the Answers for Everything podcast. Once again, we thank you for spending some of your free time with us. Don't forget to like and share on our socials, and if you have any questions that you want us to answer, just reach out on Instagram at AFE_podcast. That's A as in Apple, F as in Frank, E as in Edward, then the underscore symbol, then the word podcast. So pour yourself a stiff drink and enjoy the show.
You said awesome sauce?
Awesome sauce, yes. That you know that you have somebody else keeping an eye on on the other child.
Do I though? I've got a 15-year-old that doesn't care where he is and a 10-year-old that I don't know where he is.
Well, I tell you what, if you made your own app that was a game and it's called like Track the 10-year-old and you like gave her points for it, you might be able to
Yeah.
get her to watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. My mom always
But
wonders. She's like, where's the kid? I don't know. Isn't it too late? I don't know. Do you really not care? It's like, he'll be home. What if he's not? Well, then I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Like,
yeah, I don't have quite that problem because my ward, I guess you would call her, isn't going to go wandering off on me very easily.
yeah.
I might find her like I did that one night when I came home where she'd fallen and
Yeah.
basically sat on a pile of stuff for like an hour and a half until I got home
Fuck.
because she wasn't near a phone and she couldn't get up. And so I get home at like 1 o'clock in the morning from working a double shift and I come in and she yells out, from the bedroom where she's stuck, like,
Usually
my
when a
God,
woman
Jesus.
yells from the bedroom, you come a running. And in this case, you still
Yeah,
came a
I
running,
did come a
but
running. Yeah, but it's better than me finding her laying in a pool of blood next
yeah.
to the fireplace.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, when that one happened, I was in the bedroom and she fell and hit the fireplace and cut her
Fuck.
head open, and I had to go to the emergency room at 11 o'clock at night, and then I was there until 4 o'clock in the morning, and I called in and took the next day off work. So those are the joyous times of what it's like being a caretaker for an
Yeah.
elderly parent,
Or a
but
child.
or a child. Isn't a parent's job basically is like after they get mobile, it's just making sure that they don't off themselves in some accidental way because they're paying no attention at all. I mean, that's pretty much it.
I think their job is to train their offspring to take care of them when they're older. And that's it.
Yeah. My problem is I don't have the next generation to take care of me.
Ooh, you're probably gonna go to a home.
No, cardboard box has got my name on it.
Be careful. You might find love out
I
there.
have several of them. I could probably build a pretty good castle out of my cardboard boxes.
Yeah. And
So,
when we talked about today, what was our we had a bunch of topics, right? What do you guys what do you want to lay down? What do you want to throw on the table here?
Well, I think sneakers was an option. What do we like? What do we prefer to wear? What are we wearing these days for sneakers?
I'm in. I have a couple
Some
pairs of shoes that I wear that I like, different
sure.
kinds.
Me as well. I got some Nike Air Jordans because I never got to have them as a kid, so I like to buy a few different pairs of those every year.
Yeah, that's why I have those shelves you see behind me. I didn't have those as a kid because we didn't have that kind of money. So I went and bought all the G.I. Joe toys I could possibly find all the time. And it was literally like that. Walking into a Walmart being like, there's 15 new figures out. They have 13 of them here. I'm gonna buy 13. Oh, look, this guy's an army builder. I'm gonna buy six more of those. Oh, there's not six here. Let me drive around town finding the other 12 stores so I could maybe track down these six. Just stupidly. You figure you just go online, pay a little bit more money and get it, but nope. The thrill of the hunt was where it was at.
I hate the
Exactly.
thrill of the hunt.
Oh, I love it.
When you have this high gas prices and
Oh yeah, it's different
no
now.
time, yeah, now, yeah, I have no desire. I just want to know I can buy it, get it, and not spend any extra time. I have no reason to go into most stores. Just keep me out of them. I don't care if most stores exist. So,
Yeah, I went the other way. I was like, oh wait, I don't need to buy any of these ever. And then I just
mm,
stopped.
there you go.
Yeah. It
That's
was
that's a better option.
it was tough, man. It was like pulling off the bandage, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause I spent the last what 12 years weekly hunting down G.I. Joe toys, right? And yeah, it's hard to just end it, but
But how freeing does it feel?
I told you, man, it felt awesome. It felt amazing to go to a GI Joe convention and be like, I don't need any of that stuff. I'm here to see my bros. Like usually
Yeah.
what? You're selling everything from the hotel room that night, all the extras. I just put all mine in boxes and brought it back to Canada. And then 2 years later I saw how the prices were. It's like, oh, these are worth 8 times what they were worth a couple of years ago. I'll sell them
Hmm.
now. And I
Right.
did.
That's all
What ki
good.
Sneakers.
what kind of sneakers do you guys wear?
I've got a pair of DC skate shoes that are the Deadpool edition.
Ooh,
So
I like that.
they have a little Deadpool mask on the back on the heel, and they are black trim with red, and the red is like his costume. So it's like that rubbed, like
Leathery looking kind of.
leathery. Well, I mean, it's a cloth thing, but it looks like it's smeared. Like his costume isn't fully red. You can see it's
Yeah,
not
it's like got
textured.
bits of black and stuff to it, kind of.
Yeah. So those are my like current go-to that I wear all the time.
Hmm.
And I've got a pair of gray Converse high tops that I fucking love. And I have a
Chuck
pair of
Taylors?
Chuck Taylors, yep. And I got a pair of, I don't know what color, burgundy or maybe red wine Vans, the low cuts.
Oh, nice. I
And I
like
fucking
Vans
love
too. I
those.
have a pair of those. Low cut gray, kind of.
Yeah, well, yeah, mine are purple, yours are
Mine are
gray,
gray.
but I fucking love those. I think they're fantastic. And other than that, I wear flip-flops if I can in the summertime. I really, really try to wear flip-flops as much as I can. I would love to live in a place where I wore like board shorts and flip-flops and that's it.
I don't like flip-flops at all.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not a flip-flop guy either.
you see how there's like
Yeah,
black
those are nice.
smudges?
Yeah,
Yeah, and on the back on the heel, there's a little Deadpool mask, so it's like his red face with the eyes. It's very cool.
very cool.
Yeah,
I
those were
like
a
it.
Christmas gift, and I fucking love the shit out of them.
Very nice.
Ooh, they're like eighty
Uh,
dollars on eBay. Too bad
That's
mine are
it?
too bad mine are worn. Yeah, they're not that
yeah.
expensive.
No, apparently not. Where did you buy them?
I got them as a gift, so I have no idea where they.
Oh, hmm.
But I should probably
Hmm.
sleep with them to reward them.
Do something.
There you go. Well,
How
I
about?
guess I can talk about my shoes if you're are you done, Clay, or you got more?
Oh man, I just like man, I would love to wear flip-flops. I have like 4 pairs, and I'm not a. I like to match my clothes. So if there's a little red logo on my black baseball hat, I like to wear my red shoes and with the black trim and black shorts. And I have like gray and orange flip-flops. I've got red and black flip-flops, black and white flip-flops. I fucking
Oh,
love that
wow.
shit. I would love to
Do,
live on a beach.
do you coordinate your bra and panties too?
I do, but I usually don't wear panties
His thong
because
bikini.
Yeah, you wear a
secrets
banana hammock, don't you?
secrets are coming out. I don't like to wear panties.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big flip-flop guy either, but I do like the idea of a beach retirement.
Yeah. You can't wear shoes and get sand in it, right? You can't.
Nah.
Have to wear
Well,
flip-flops or
there's certain
barefoot.
shoes that aren't too bad, like those water shoes.
Yeah. Even Crocs would work, I think.
Yeah, Crocs. I like Crocs. As evil as that is,
I mean, I wouldn't wear them. I mean, unless I had to.
I do because I don't give a shit. Judge my Crocs.
I'm gonna fucking judge
Judge
Crocs.
my Crocs.
Judge away, man.
Yeah, I am I'm not really all Mr. Fashionable about my shoes. They're just kind of whatever. I've got several pairs of shoes. Right now I'm wearing a pair of gray Skechers. Uh, they're
Comfortable.
comfortable.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're comfortable. I got some combat boots, I wear when I'm wanting to go out to a concert, like a metal concert, and I'm
Yep.
all kind of, like I got my jeans on and, you
They go
know,
good with the fishnet stockings.
my metal hoodie. Yeah. Well, that's what I got wrapped around my Johnson, some fishnet stockings.
Yeah,
Makes
fishnet
me feel,
condoms. Fishnet
yeah,
condoms.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
condoms, right.
yeah. I used to wear Pumas quite a bit. I kind of typically get whatever shoes are on sale at Costco because I'm a budget shoe shopper. I would like to be at the point in my life where I worried about having a whole like you get those guys that are like sneakerheads that spend thousands of dollars on a shoe. I guess it's the equivalent of us spending thousands of dollars
Yeah.
of stuff like what's behind Mr. Clay or what's in my plethora of crap in my house.
Yeah, but if you wear
Right.
the sneakers all the time, you can't really resell them, right? Because sneakers, it's
No,
footwear. You're walking on the
it's all
ground,
it's
it's dirty.
yeah,
Well, if you
yeah,
keep them mint, people wear them and resell them all the time.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
still worth
They
money
might,
too.
yeah, they might wear them only on carpet, or they don't wear them like anywhere. Like they only wear them indoors, or you know, I can't imagine having like wearing a $20,000 pair of sneakers. Like, ooh, don't let anybody scuff them.
Yeah, no
Like
shit.
it'd be like having a Ferrari out in front of a metal concert in a bad neighborhood. It's like not really a good idea, you know. I'm the kind
Depends
of
the
guy.
city.
I would like to say I'm the rich guy who lives the stealth lifestyle, like Sam Walton from Walton, from
Walmart.
Walmart used to drive like an old truck and it just look like an old farmer. I'd like to say I'm that guy, but no, I look poor and dress poor because I am poor. No, I'm not poor. Poor is a poverty mindset. I am just temporarily disadvantaged. That's what
There
I
you
am.
go.
Uh,
I like my
yeah.
shit to
So
match, so I usually buy
yeah,
hoodies. I wear a lot of hoodies and runners. Like I buy I guess my hoodies and my shoes from skate and snowboard places.
Yeah.
I'm like a fucking 12-year-old kid when I buy my footwear and my jackets. I don't have a lot of jackets.
Hoodies
are
work.
are you saying you don't dress your age?
Hmm. I'm wearing a backwards baseball cap right now, so no, I don't.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't dress my age. I'm still wearing. I still wear the same thing I did when I was in high school. I wear jeans and a t-shirt. I mean, yeah, that's about it.
I would like to wear shorts. I wear shorts at work year round, whether or not it's plus 28 or minus 40, I'm in shorts. And I really enjoy wearing shorts. I don't like sweating. So if I'm
Yeah.
wearing pants and it's too heavy, it's just, ball sack sweat and anal sweat is not something that is appealing to me in any shape or form. So if I can avoid it, I try to avoid it.
Swalls or swass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm spending
Yeah.
time with Charlie Ray's mom when I'm done my shifts, and I know she wants me to be clean down there, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
so that's why you wear shorts to air it
That's
out.
that's right. I wear those shorts.
Hey, give your balls a tug.
Commando too, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, I don't wear panties. We've already discussed this.
Yeah, so
What was that line? He told the one guy, Jonesy, pick up your mom, swing by and pick up short, whatever's mom on the way. I'm double booked for the night or something like that. He's like, tell one guy to pick up the other guy's mom both. He's so hilarious.
Your mom licks my
So,
butthole so many times. I've nicknamed her Roll Up the Rim to win. Fucking awesome.
oh
Give your
man,
balls a tug. Yeah,
yeah,
fantastic. More people
yeah.
should watch more episodes of that.
That guy's, yeah, he's pretty funny, creative guy. But I would swim in a river filled full of them piranhas we've talked about in another episode, just to reach Katie's
Katie?
kitty cat.
Yeah, is it
Yeah,
Katie? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah. I'm
Do
sorry.
you
Has anybody seen Charles? Oh no, he's still down there. That's right.
do you guys match your shoes to your hats or your shirts or anything? Or do you just wear what's comfortable and you like it?
I definitely have enough shoes that I can wear some different outfits that match up nice with them.
How about dress shoes? Do you guys have any?
Not really, no, I
Yeah,
just wear Jordans.
Yeah.
dude, I've probably got like 15 different pairs of shoes, but they're nothing like I've got like some junky old dress shoes. I've got some nice dress shoes. I've got some old steel-toed like work shoes, like old style work shoes. I've got two different types of combat boots. I've got two or three pairs of sneakers that are like my good sneakers. Then I've got a couple pairs that are my junk sneakers for like yard work and mowing
Yeah,
and crap like
I do
that,
have my
Yeah.
my yard work ones. It's weird. I
Yeah.
bought these. They're gray. They're super cool looking. They have like a neon green soles, and it's the edge you can see it. And I think it's a fucking awesome shoe. And it's a skate shoe, but there's no fucking grip. I slide on my deck, I slide on my tile, I slide on concrete. And when I'm mowing the lawn, it's like a risk, I'm mowing and there's the mower and the blade, and I'm just like, these shoes are very
Slip.
slippery. Let's see if I can chop off my toes. And it's been like 4 years and I haven't chopped my toes off yet. So far I think everything's worked out.
Yeah, but you've got a flat yard, right?
I've got a
Your
little bit of
yard's
an incline in the back. Very
yeah.
small.
Well, I've got spots in my yard that the incline's like this, man. I mean, I gotta be careful. I'm always like I'm pushing it down the thing, and I'm always like if I start to slip, let go, fall backward.
Yeah.
Don't hold on, you know. but I've also got an electric mower now. So if I let go of the handle, the mower blades just stop
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. But shoes wise, yeah, I mean, I would probably do some upgrade to my footwear if I wasn't spending too much money on stupid crap.
I love the etnies that I use for my yard work. I couldn't wear them anywhere because I was fucking sliding. It's like the sole wasn't made out of rubber and it was made out of plastic.
Just too hard.
It was made out of schnitz.
It's a skate shoe. It's fucked up. I don't understand.
Hmm.
Wow, that doesn't make that doesn't seem to be the kind of shoe that you'd want to be using for skating type purposes or like to hold on to a deck or anything, you know? I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, it'd be okay on the deck because you have your grip tape and stuff, and the deck is usually rough. But if you're trying to push against the ground to get going to get the momentum, your foot's just
bust your
gonna
ass.
slide. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I found them, I saw them, I thought those are nice. I put them on. Yeah, these are great. It was I think Sport Check. So the ground was all carpeted where I was, so I didn't notice anything.
Hmm.
And then when I got them home, I was like, these are fucking garbage.
But they look cool. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
yeah, they look cool, but now they're, for yard work. So they got a bunch of green grass smeared against them. Makes me
Ooh.
kind of sad.
Oh well.
That's exactly it. Oh well, I'm not going to use them for walking around because I'm going to slip and die. I
Exactly.
want to slip and
Right.
die, especially when
No, don't.
there's sheets of ice everywhere
At
for like
least you're using them
7
for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you drink out of a shoe? Is that like a custom of something?
It's definitely people do shoeies after a UFC fight, those Australians.
So a
They
shoe.
fill it with beer, fork into it, and then chug it back. Everyone takes turns spitting into it.
Why?
Who?
Yeah, and then
Why?
they drink it back at their
Why?
fight. I don't know. Weird, huh?
Little bit weird. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it, I don't think. Would I?
You'd have to.
Because I like sports, I have to drink out of a dirty shoe?
Yeah,
Isn't that just a reason to not like sports?
maybe. It's one of the only
Yeah.
sports I like is watching the UFC fights.
How about you,
Kind of
Charlie
weird.
Ray? Do you watch them?
Not really. I've been to one live once. That was kind of fun. Not like a big event, just like a local like fight thing.
Oh
That
yeah.
was pretty cool. I mean, it
Yeah,
was
man.
pretty cool to be there watching it. Watch this one dude just get his just get the fight didn't even last 30 seconds. This one guy just kind of came out. They kind of went around a little bit, and all of a sudden the guy just went pop. The
Wow,
dude
wow,
dropped like a
wow.
rock, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I'm like, ooh, that had to hurt. That had to hurt.
Or he got hit
So
and realized how much it hurt, so he just stayed down. He's like, I'm not doing this again.
I'm sure there's
yeah,
some of that. The easy
yeah,
thing is to
yeah.
just stay down there and pretend you're unconscious.
Yeah, you don't want to get that pummeling.
No, I'm against pummeling. I'm also against dry anal. So, either
What?
one of those does not sound good.
Sure,
Especially
anal.
What?
pummeling by dry anal. So,
Well, it all depends how hot she is and how big her strap on is.
yeah. You know
Because
what
you,
was really
you you
weird?
know you
Yeah,
would.
go ahead.
You know you would. You got Scarlett
Mm.
Johansson, and she's like, "This is your only chance to like have sex with me, but I'm gonna strap it on and pound you." You're like, "Yeah, just do your worst. Let's do this." No,
No,
like,
no, 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 no. I'm
For her, probably.
so if that's the only activity that's going to happen that
no,
night,
no, no, no.
I'll
There's more
pass.
activity, but she's
Oh,
going to
okay.
do that. That is on the itinerary.
Oh God, that doctor's is going to be really expensive for a torn asshole.
And that's the first part of the itinerary. That's number one on the itinerary.
Yeah, I don't know how much more is going to happen after that because I will be bleeding profusely probably and crying.
That's her
So,
trick. That's how she does it. That's how she makes it work for her.
hmm, that's okay. I'll leave it to Colin Jost and he can take it. So, I
Uh,
can't believe that she's married to this schlub from Saturday Night Live. Like, wow.
Love.
And
He's
then,
good
and
looking
then,
and he's
then
hilarious.
well, yeah, but
So I mean,
schlub.
really good looking and hilarious. I think those are two things that a lot of
Well,
women.
he's better looking than Pete Davidson, but Pete Davidson's slaying that ass from coast to coast and then twice more just for the hell of it. So,
Pete Davidson's pretty fucking awesome.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
You
he
ever see him
is.
live?
Somehow he blands all the hottest
I
girls.
I have not. I'm thinking about going to see him since I missed the show here in Kansas City. I'm thinking about going to see him out in Topeka. I might go see him.
I would see him. I mean, Kate Beckinsale's my number one, like my number one
Yeah.
celebrity crush. And wow, good job, Pete.
Yeah.
Little golf
Yeah.
clap, and tipping my hat to you, sir.
He he literally did went underworld on her.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Backdoor.
that was probably my biggest jealousy out of all the girls that he's banged is probably Kate Beckinsale because I too have the hots for her. Between her and Billie Piper, I mean, come on.
Mm. Mm.
Mm. Can you imagine just the two of them and you and them with their accents talking?
I
Oh,
don't even need to
sweet
touch them. I
Lord.
just need to sit there and listen to them talk.
Oh, and just to take it over the top, you can throw in Kylie Minogue.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. That's too much.
Why?
And I can't
That's too
handle it. It's
much.
too much.
That's too much. You just see that and you'd be that Lonely Islands Boys song, just in my pants.
Yeah. Kylie is perpetual beauty, my friend.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yes, indeed.
I've actually,
So
it's weird you mentioned that. I've been watching a lot of Kylie's videos on YouTube and a lot of concert footage and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sad she doesn't do a lot in the States or Canada. I mean, I've seen her twice. I'm thankful I saw her once in Seattle at a festival. Weird.
Yeah.
And once at a show in Caesar's Palace when she was touring. And when I was watching U2 at the Sphere in Las Vegas,
hmm
Kylie Minogue had a residency in one of the hotels I was walking through, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I checked, and her residency hadn't started yet. It was only like 2 months for the residency, and every ticket was already sold out. Show hadn't even started
Oh
yet.
shit.
And I was like,
Wow.
"Oh, that sucks," because I would definitely fly back for another Kylie show. Like,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
it's a
I was
fucking
gonna say,
show
so
and a
when you
half.
going back?
I
Yeah.
I'll
wish.
bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
made me
That's
sad.
that's crazy.
And it's weird. I didn't
Yeah,
even know, but Christina Aguilera had a residency at the same time. I was like, "What the fuck is going on
Hmm.
here?" Like, I don't hear about any of this happening. And there's some of my favorite artists, and I just don't understand. Maybe I'm not caring enough to look into it.
well, you actually are busy with life, Clay. That's what it is. You're not spending every hour searching to see if you can see bands like I do, you know? I mean,
I guess so.
and I've slowed down. I mean, I wanted to go out to LA. The Scorpions did a residency like in late March into early May where they did the entire Love at First Sting album plus an extra little set afterwards. They did the whole album in order and then they did like four or five like best of songs at the end. I'm like, that's like one of my favorite albums. I would have loved to gone out there for it, but I just couldn't swing it, you know?
I understand. I'm glad. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a big Avril Lavigne fan. Like, I've seen her probably 7 times live, and it's always a
hmm
show. It is a fucking show. She's got this little puny little girl has so much fucking energy, and I mean, she writes her own shit. She sings her own shit. So you got to respect
hmm
that. She's been doing that since she was like fucking 14. So hey, good job on that, Avril. And
She's so good.
she's doing a greatest hits tour right now. So I
Oh,
had
sweet.
fucking had to buy tickets. Like, yeah, all the greatest hits. Yeah, why not? And
Yeah.
fucking 300 and I think $70 for a fucking general admission ticket.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah, and that was Ticketmaster day one before platinum pricing happened on it. I was like, Jesus.
Oh,
Hmm.
man. I
Right.
tell you what, prices are getting to the point where I'm almost ready to stop going to concerts. So,
Would you trade it in to buy shoes?
no.
What would
I'd be out there doing Fred Flintstone, like, and still going to concerts over shoes.
you like?
Like, I'm gonna tough with these bad boys up down here. I don't know. Like I said, you know what? I'm living balls to the wall because I know one day it's gonna stop and all I'm gonna have is the memories to look back on. So,
Yeah, man. So do you know
but
what Lobo's shoes are?
Is it
never
Lobo the
heard of them.
character from like the
DC?
scary looking, or is it
No,
DC?
I'm looking at it right now, but
Lobos.
uh, I had a friend and in high school and his parents bought him shoes. I don't know if you guys know, Josh might know, Fields. Do you know what Fields is?
Yeah, of course we used to have
Uh-uh.
those. It's like a crappy department store.
Yeah, but it's like super tiny, right? Like not even
Yeah,
like floors. It's you walk in, it's like the size of like like the size of a Radio Shack.
we used to have a San that was basically the same
Yep.
thing too.
Yep.
Saan.
Yep.
Garbage.
San
We
Fields.
had Payless Shoe Source.
Yeah, but that's a strictly shoes. This is a everything. You walk in. I would buy GI
Oh,
Joe toys from Fields. You'd buy shoes. You could buy a coffee maker, right? It's just you
Yeah,
could
just
buy toiletries. It's just it. I don't know. All like
weird
giant,
shit.
like a Dollar General. I guess you walk in, you can get all that shit, right? At a Dollar General. It's just
Yeah.
you could buy drapes and a plunger. and then you could go to the food section. You're like, what the fuck is this place?
It was before dollar stores came around, though, pretty much.
Yeah. And that's where my friend's parents bought him shoes, and the brand was Lobos.
Oh yeah. I remember
Yeah.
Bullets. Bullets were like the cheap brand out here.
I remember being down in California one summer, and I always see commercials. I guess there was like programming to watch, like G.I. Joe, Transformers, Pops, Gem of the Holograms, Ninja Turtles, Smurfs, all in the middle of the afternoon, and the commercials were all about BK, British Knights footwear.
Oh, I remember them. Yeah.
It,
They
it was
must
a
not exist anymore.
it was a US channel. Like maybe it was on the Cartoon Express on the USA Network, but I
Hmm.
would constantly be bombarded with BK shoes, British Knights. And I remember being down in the States and my mom's like, "Hey, we need to buy some clothes for school. They're cheaper down here." Because we went to a place called Pick and Save, which is like Walmart, but before Walmart existed.
Yeah.
So
Pick and
it was,
save.
do you remember where that is, Charlie Ray? No?
No, I have no idea. I'm
It's like
just laughing because of the name.
PIC and then, N
And
and then save.
yeah.
You guys could probably
I
find
still
something
like
online.
I still like our stores called Come and Go.
Yeah. KUM. Come and go.
CUM. Come and Go.
Is it
Hmm.
C? I thought it was K.
No, it is K. It's
Oh.
KUM. Come and
But yeah,
Go.
Pick and Save was a place to buy cheap shit. And I got my first British Knights. And I was like, fuck yeah, I got these awesome high tops. I felt like the fucking man. And then I get to school and everybody's got fucking Jordans and shit. I'm like, I guess I'm a fucking loser still. But because
Lame.
yeah, they didn't know what it was. I was watching the USA Network after school and they were probably out playing sports. So I was watching TV shows with commercials for shit that didn't exist in my country.
They're like, what the fuck are those?
But Charlie Ray knows what British Knights are.
I do. But do you know what Red Wings are? And I don't
Oh
mean the
yeah.
sexual term, but the shoes, Red
The
Wings.
boots.
Yeah, the boots.
Super
Yeah,
expensive, lifetime warranty.
we have
Well, the
a
Red Wings shoes were super cheap. They were like at
Oh,
the Payless shoes.
really.
So, yeah, they had really good boots, but like, I mean, I probably guess they probably had some decent shoes too, but they had big bunch of cheap shoes. So, I mean, if you were wearing Red Wing shoes, you were getting made fun of quite a bit.
oh, lame.
So, yeah,
For me, it was the bullets.
I
And
don't
they
know what
they have
those are.
fields. Like where would you
I
find
think they
bullets?
came from Saans. Like my mom on her limited like welfare check would like have some money put away, and I'd get these super cheap clothes and shoes, and then I'd
So
get picked on at school for wearing them.
so Charlie Ray, I want you to picture this. Uh, I think Josh is going to be on the same page with me here, but when you went into these places to buy shoes, you didn't go into a Payless and they were all on like shelves based off of size. There was like a bin, probably 3 feet high, right from the ground. It was like 2.5 feet one way by 2.5 feet the other way by 2.5 feet the other way. And it was like a deep bin, like 6 inches deep.
Mm-mm.
And all
No.
the shoes are just in a fucking pile and they'd all be like zap strapped or zip tied.
Or
The
elastic together.
yeah, elastic with
No,
the price on them.
Payless was not like that. No, they were actually lined up. It was a small store, but it was all lined up on shelves. They had the different types of shoes sections, and then they had the sizes. So they were out there. There's only one pair of each one out there. Then if you wanted one and it was, whatever size, they'd go in the back and get it. So all that was out there was just like a display model of the shoe.
Yeah, they
Um,
still have those.
yeah, well, we don't have them down here anymore.
Oh,
So
really?
no, they're gone.
So I have
So
two big comic bins in the room that I'm in right now. Like these things are built and designed from comic stores. You see that?
Yeah.
To hold
yeah.
comics. Those are bins, and then I've got like my comics labeled. I had three. I got them from a comic store in Abbotsford that was shutting down. And there's a comic store in the town here that I moved to, but he didn't have any bins. And what he had was that exact thing I just described, which is
Oh, yeah.
this table. The
Uh-huh.
shoes would be piled up in the middle of that. But I was able to trade for that because I didn't have garbage in the middle here. I had like a G.I. Joe setup, like a base and some men. It looked like a little diorama. And over time, it's just
hmm
become a collection of shit. Mainly things that I'm selling. I look through them on that table. And so that when I find the thing I'm looking for, I don't have to go like on a shelf to find out where I put it. I leave it where, yeah, it's hard to explain. But yeah, that was the kind of table
Yeah.
that shoes would come in. It'd just be a pile of shoes like fucking 2 feet high with random sizes.
And you'd be searching through for the proper size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I assume they were all a regular cut. Like there's probably something wrong with the
Probably.
shoes because everything was like a dollar store style.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember when I was 12 years old and I wanted a certain pair of jeans. I was going into high school, 13, and I wanted a certain pair of jeans. And I told my mom, and she's like, $85? Like, are you fucking retarded? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to pay $85 for a pair of jeans. And we would go to Fields or Stedmans or
Yeah.
Zellers to buy jeans.
Hmm.
And I was like, I don't want to wear those jeans. I'm done like dressing like that.
Too
And
bad.
so she's like, yeah, well, time for you to get a job. So yeah, she helped me write up a resume or whatever. And then my mom dropped me off job hunting when I was like 12 or 13. And my friend had a job already. And he said, yeah, come work with me. And I worked at a restaurant with him doing like cleaning dishes at like 12 or 13.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, after that, I was a baller, man. My paychecks were all going to clothes, all of them. Just clothes, clothes, clothes. Because I was finally able to buy the clothes that I wanted because I didn't have any bills, no expenses. All I had was a paycheck and whatever the fuck I wanted to buy with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I unfortunately discovered CDs when I was 18 and well, see where I am now. So,
Yeah, too bad you weren't born a couple years later and CDs are in an invalid format. You can just download the songs you want for free.
too bad I didn't live with somebody or have a parent figure that was like into like stock markets and investing real hardcore and hey, learn how to invest stocks. Oh, well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah,
That would have been fun.
that would have been a nice
Yeah.
little
A
thing to grow up with,
worthwhile pursuit.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I think about that sometimes, and I can't blame anybody but myself. But I had absolutely nobody in my life that was like a financial person. Our family's not got anybody really like that. And I think, man, maybe if I'd had somebody as a mentor in my life, maybe things would have turned out different. But I still had my own choices to make, so I can't blame anybody but me.
Well, do you have any mentor stuff? Like, I know I vacation and go on trips because of my mom. That's what I get. And my mom always said, save your money, save your money, save your money. And it finally resonated when I was actually making grown-up money. When I wasn't making
Yeah.
grown-up money, it didn't resonate at all. It was just like, whatever, whatever, paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck. And then when I
Hmm.
started making good money, I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna listen to my mom now because this is a sunny day and soon there's going to be a rainy day. So I want to make sure that
Right.
I'm prepared for the
That's
rainy
right.
day.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
I started to be really, really smart with my money. But yeah, I got that from my mom. How about you guys?
I didn't get any responsible fiscal
Yeah.
things to look at.
There's
And I still
nothing.
pretty much live paycheck to paycheck, so
Yeah, but you live in a really expensive part of Canada. Like
yes, I do.
did you guys see that there was that McDonald's in San Francisco that shut down because they couldn't afford the $20 US an hour wage?
I saw one that was like completely empty. They're like, look, we never get a single customer.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it was like a brand new McDonald's. And these stores are like $3 million, right?
Yeah.
To
And
get a franchisee thing. Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, we can't afford to pay the 70 people who work here $20 an hour."
Yeah.
And so the owner just had to like fold it. Done. Like I can't even fathom, right? It boggles the fucking mind.
Yeah. Unreal.
It does. It does. It's sad. I do think that one thing you're going to see over the next couple of years as these prices keep going is that um, a lot of fast food places are just going to go out of business. I mean, there's just no way. There's no way they can all stay in business. I just had a Five Guys. I noticed today there was a Five Guys that opened up, Five Guys Burgers that opened up next to a Dairy Queen. Like it's a Dairy Queen that only does cold stuff. It's not a
Yeah,
grill. It's just a
yeah,
chill
yep.
location.
We have one of those
So
in Saskatoon.
having a Five Guys next door is perfect because people might come into Five Guys and then go next door to Dairy Queen. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's yeah. So, but I was just sitting there because I mean, go to Five Guys. God, you're spending 15 to 20 bucks minimum just for a meal for one person,
Yep.
you know? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Not worth it.
I no, it's not worth it. I mean, I I hate to be at that point in my life, but it's like, you know what? I get just as full off of eating a $2 can of soup. I get just as full from making my own cold cut sandwich and having some awesome baked beans that I made myself. And Do I want five guys? Yes, but do I want to give an hour of my life to pay for that meal? No, I
Save that
don't.
soundbite.
Do I want five guys? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Without a doubt.
I want that all beef, no bun patty.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
I want.
That hot meat injection.
Mm. I,
Yeah.
I was thinking the episode was getting kind of like morbid and sad, but this like brought it right up.
It brought it around.
The thing is, though, you worry about, at this point in my life, if things get much worse, I'd start selling my ass even for dry anal. But at this point, I can't even do that anymore. I'm not young and good looking anymore. Nobody wants old chunky guy. I mean, even this country's newcomers wouldn't want a piece of this.
I hear you. I
Hey,
think
look, I got Clay smiling, so that's
I
good.
think I think we've exhausted our shoe discussion,
Yeah.
which is now about expensive everything discussion.
Yes,
And Charlie Ray wanting five dudes. Yeah, man. Yeah,
I want
whatever.
five
You
guys.
do
Just
you, buddy.
There you go. But before we wrap it up, do you guys want a question from a listener answered, or do you want two Urban Dictionary terms?
I do like the questions.
Well,
the question. We
because you
do
have
Urban Dictionary
answers.
all the time. Yeah.
All right. So Instagram user, TikTok never the Glock. And
Clever.
I'm waiting for just the nuts and the cock, but I don't see that in there. So
No. Damn.
anyway, then it's TikTok is spelled different, so it's not. Snoop would be proud. Let's just say that. Anyway, AFE hosts. Sometimes when I take a shit, I don't wipe too much because my bumhole ring hurts too much. I tend to have very liquidy poops, and the more I wipe, the more it hurts. Now my anus is itchy, and I would like to solve that problem. Oh yeah, I hate going to the doctor, so that's not an option.
Well,
So,
that's easy to
Uh,
solve.
all right.
yeah, I think so too.
You need to do what I do, and before it gets to the point where you've wiped so much that it hurts and it's raw back there, you need to climb up into the sink and clean that whistle, and then maybe use a tiny bit of toilet paper just to dab it dry. If you don't have the luxury of a bidet, this is a fabulous option for you.
Yeah, my suggestion was just going to be a bidet. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not that luxury. It's $55, which is
dude, it's complicated, right? You got to install the thing.
it's 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
I'm a busy guy.
Okay,
I'll
that's
just climb
fine.
up into the sink.
There, I mean, your way is faster and it works just the same.
And I already have the hardware.
That's right. And the software.
Absolutely. And the know-how.
And now TikTok Never the Glock also has the know-how. And I would probably assume they have the hardware. We already know they have the software.
Well, they definitely have the wetware.
Yeah, Charlie Ray's in agreement. Clean your butthole daintily.
Just keep it
That's
clean and
right.
it won't itch. Shouldn't.
That is correct. It should
And
not itch.
so that's the last thing people are going to hear. Keep it clean and it won't itch.
Yes.
Peace out, know-it-alls.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
What you drinking?
Coffee.
Oh,
Boring, eh?
was it from a new coffee maker or an old coffee maker?
It's my old coffee maker. I haven't had time to set the new one up yet, but it's nice looking.
Ooh.
A nice looking box.
Does it, well, you're probably not going to use the box for much. I guess Charlie Ray could take the box. I could take the
No, but
box.
I don't even know if it's a good coffee maker yet, but I bought it because it's supposed to be a high temperature Keurig.
Keurig sounds about right. I don't drink coffee, but that word sounds pretty good.
It's a one serving thing, right? You use a K-pod.
Oh,
But I usually make pots of coffee, but sometimes all I want's one coffee, so it's good to have both.
you were the guy that would do like not Starbucks, but Tim Hortons. If you had a McDonald's, you grab a McDonald's coffee every day before work. That was you, right?
Yeah, I would if I could. Yeah, but I don't like making my own coffee ahead of time.
But if you do, you're gonna do a whole pot of it, and you're
I
gonna
only usually drink my own coffee at home like on weekends, and then during the week I have one in the morning
like creams and
before
sugars.
work that I purchase with from Tim Hortons, 2 cream, 1 sugar.
Is that a special
You know
name
what I'm saying?
at Tim Hortons? Like, is that a
I say 1 large dark roast, 2 cream, 1 sugar,
so
and
you don't
that's
say
what they give me.
double single or single double or there's no
No,
special
nothing
magic code?
special. No, and
They
she
really
knows me. This is the same lady every morning.
they really should have like a specialized menu so they could create their own lingo.
I'll
Because
take the number 7,
well, no, like
something
like
like that.
the the double triple. It's two creams, three sugars, or the triple
Triple,
dub.
triple, double, double.
Yeah, you just have to remember which comes first, either the cream or the sugar. Because you could order, I'll take a double quad, and they double the sugar, but they quad the cream instead of the other way around.
That'd be terrible.
I guess
Terrible.
so.
I'm serious about my coffee, so
Apparently, but you won't drink it just straight black.
uh I will in a pinch.
Hmm.
I have to. But why would I have to?
Speaking of pinches, after you
I
drink
can
one
have things
coffee-
the way I want.
oh, because you're in charge.
I'm in charge of my life.
Good for you. And that's why you don't want to hook up with a woman and
Mm-hmm.
move in.
No, it fucks everything up. I've been down that road. I learned from my lessons. I'm like, why would I want to do the same thing over again?
Well, what
It's
if it's
insanity.
different? What if it's different? What if she's different?
It won't be. It won't be. It will be maybe for a time, but I know what can happen, so I don't get all tangled up.
Josh can see the future. He knows things.
Yeah, I know it'll happen. You got to know what you want out of life, and then you'll know what to do, like me.
I want everything. I was thinking about that. Ooh, you're frozen.
Everything that's coming to you.
Wait, you were frozen drinking a bottle of something there.
Now I'm back. My internet connection is unstable, it says.
Yeah, you are back.